Hello, viewers. Welcome to Football Discussion Daily. I'm your host, CGO. Please endeavor to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow us on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, and other social media platforms. Thank you very much for joining us. On the show, we'll be talking about the quarterfinal games that were played on Saturday, 11th July 2026 at the ongoing FIFA World Cup. Norway lost to the Three Lions of England. So the Three Lions won the Norwegians 2-1. A brace from Jude Bellingham gave England a victory and took them to their fourth semi-finals of the World Cup. And the Argentina team also defeated Switzerland 3-1. That game went into extra time, just like the game between Norway and England. So both games played on Saturday, July 11, 2026, all went into extra time. It was England and the Argentines who got victory in those quarterfinal games. In the game between England and Norway, the English team started very well, dominated the game in the early part of the game, at least between the first 35 minutes of the game. The English were in full control of possession, even though they couldn't really break the compact mid block of the Norwegians. The Norwegians, whenever they are out of possession, they were defending in a tactical formation of 4-5-1. That was the way they tried to stop the English from penetrating their defense. And they succeeded very well in doing that. And then in the 36th minute, they were able to go into the lead through Andres Schilderup, who made a cross shot that passed Jordan Pickford to put the Norwegians 1-0 up in that game. It was a very surprising goal that went into the net, and even the English were very shocked with that goal he scored from the left flank of the pitch. And 2 minutes into injury time of the first half, the English were able to get their equalizer through Jude Bellingham. Very brilliant goal he scored. Nice assist from Anthony Gordon. Anthony Gordon got a pass from Elliot Anderson, and he was able to make the pass from the left flank of the pitch to Jude Bellingham. What made the whole difference about that goal was the way he was able to control the ball to beat the Norwegian defenders, and then he was able to slot it in with his left foot. Beautiful goal by Jude Bellingham. He was able to show that he is the player for the big occasion. He came to rescue the English when they needed him most, and that's one thing he has really done at this competition, always stepping up for the English side, which shows how exceptional he is when you look at how Jude Bellingham plays. Very, very impressive performance by Jude Bellingham. And before I go to the second half, there was a kind of controversy that happened regarding aerial cable. That was the incident that led to the England's equalizer. When the goalkeeper of the Norwegians took the goal kick, it appeared that the ball hit the overhead area camera cable, which redirected the ball to Elliot Anderson. And then Elliot Anderson made a pass to Anthony Gordon, who provided the assist to Jude Bellingham's goal. But FIFA has come out to debunk that. What they said is there wasn't anything like that. And then in the second half, the Norwegians thought they already got the winner through Hagen. They had a corner kick, and from the corner kick they had, Hagen was able to score, bundle the ball into the net off a corner rebound, but VAR review disallowed the goal because Erling Haaland made a foul on Elliot Anderson. One thing that happened is that the Norwegians were playing well, but at some point they lost him because second half, I think they played much better in the second half, and that was why they were able to get that goal that was disallowed. But one thing that happened was as the game started getting to the tail end of the match, I think the Norwegians seemed a bit tired. And even in the the extra time, it was obvious that they were tired, and the English were more energetic in the extra time, and that was one of the things that helped the English team get their goal because they were playing very well. And 3 minutes into extra time, Morgan Rogers took a shot that goalkeeper of the Norwegians, Nyland, one expected him to at least push the ball away, but it seems he was trying to hold on to the ball, and then the ball spilled off his hand. And Jude Bellingham, very, very anticipatory, very quick in reacting. He was able to beat the Norwegian defenders close to him to put the ball at the back of the net. And that was how he got the second goal for England. That was a very brilliant one from Jude Bellingham. I was very impressed with his quick reaction to making sure that goal was scored. So that was how the English got that winner, which was a very, very impressive one for the English team. So what it means is that England are now in their fourth semi-final. When you look at the history of England and the World Cup, and for the Norwegians, I think not a bad tournament for them because this is the first time they are playing a quarterfinal game at the FIFA World Cup. uh, Quite a good one for them. They've really done their country very proud. So I think they should leave the competition with their head high. And for the game between Argentina and Switzerland, I was very impressed with the way the Swiss played against Argentina in this game because Argentina started this game playing a kind of low block. The Swiss were playing with high press. They came out to press the Argentines. The Argentines played kind of a low block in this match. But fortunately for them, they were able to get the lead in the 10th minute when Lionel Messi whipped in a corner kick toward the near post, and Alexi McAllister exploited that and was able to head it in to put the Argentines 1-0 up. And that assist by Lionel Messi makes it his 10th all-time assist at the FIFA World Cup. So he has set a new record at the FIFA World Cup because he has now surpassed the record of Pele of Brazil and also Fritz Walter of Germany. So Messi has set a new record, and he has also set record of becoming the first player to provide an assist in six World Cups, 6 World Cup editions: 2006, 2010, 2014, 2018, 2022, and now 2026. Lionel Messi have really done so well so far this competition is concerned. And then after the Argentines scored, what they tried to do was continue to maintain their low block and try to take the Swiss on a counter attack. That was the way they were playing, and the game ended 1-0 at halftime. Came into the second half, they tried to maintain the same shape. The Swiss team were pushing to ensure they get the equalizer. Unfortunately for the Swiss team, in the 67th minute, they were able to get their equalizer after much pressure they added on the Argentine. In the 67th minute, they got the goal through Dan Ndoye, who got that goal, a nice combination between him and Rodriguez, and he was able to put the ball at the back of the net, and then it was 1-1. Unfortunately for the Swiss team, in the 72nd minute, there was a red card that was issued to Real Mbolo. A kind of there was a yellow card was initially issued to Argentina Leandro Paredes. And then VAR had to do a kind of a review for mistaken identity. And when the VAR review was done, based on the new guideline, it was found out that Sims Brelembello was guilty of simulation in that incident. So the yellow card that was issued to Leandro Paredes was rescinded, and then the yellow card was issued to Brill and Bello, making it his second yellow card that resulted into the red card. and then it was sent off. So the Swiss team were reduced to 10 men, and that really altered the whole plan of the Swiss because immediately that incident happened, the Swiss had to start defending. So their aim was to defend and maybe possibly use a counter attack to get a goal if that would be possible, or maybe the game gets into the penalty shootout after the extra time. They defended so well. They were very compact because they didn't give the Argentines much space in this game. But unfortunately for them, in the second half of the extra time, Julian Alvarez, a very brilliant player, he coiled the ball from the edge of the box about 25 yards. He took a coiling shot from 25 yards and right into the top right corner to break the deadlock, to put the Argentine 2-1 up. So the Swedes were forced to come out to see if they can also get an equalizer. When they came out for the equalizer, that made them get more exposed. And Argentina were able to do a counter attack. And then the Argentines got another goal through Lautaro Martinez in the 121st minute. That is 1 minute into the second half of the extra time. So it ended 3-1 in favor of Argentina, which means this is the sixth semi-final the Argentines will be playing. And but Argentina have played in the semi-finals of the World Cup in 1930, 1986, 1990, 2014, 2022, and then now 2026. So this is their sixth semi-finals. Some people might be asking, but they won the World Cup in 1978. In 1978, there was no traditional semi-final match. What happened there was that teams advanced directly to the final from this second group stage. Those who finished top, which was Argentina and Netherlands, played the final. So there wasn't any semi-final in the 1978 World Cup. So that's why it is said that this is Argentina's sixth World Cup semi-final, which is a good one for the Argentines. For the Swiss, it's unfortunate that they are losing their fourth quarterfinal match at the World Cup. Their first quarterfinal match which they lost was in 1934. They lost to Czechoslovakia. 1938, they lost to Hungary. In 1954, they lost to Austria. And then 2026 quarterfinal, they've lost to the Argentines. So the Swiss have lost all the quarterfinal games that they've played at the FIFA World Cup. Maybe in the next coming World Cup, they will be able to go much further than the quarterfinals. So very unfortunate one for the Swiss, but honestly, I was very impressed with the way they played against the Argentine. Possibly if that red card hadn't come, maybe they would have gotten a win in this game because the game was becoming very difficult for the Argentines. It seems the Swiss were in control of the game until that red card incident happened, which was a very sad one for the Swiss. If so, the semi-final game is going to be between England and Argentina. That game will be played on Wednesday at the Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta. The Mercedes-Benz Stadium has a retractable roof, which makes the stadium so beautiful. The first semi-final will be between France and Spain. That game will be played at the AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. So, or the one for Argentina and England, we played at the Mercedes-Benz Stadium, Atlanta. If you have comments to make regarding these quarterfinal games that we played on Saturday, July 11th, 2026, please drop your comments in the comment section, and please endeavor to share this video so that others can get to watch. Thank you very much for watching, and you have a wonderful time. Bye for now.